All right, Coach, getting set to take on the Bears. Change this week in terms of leadership of special teams. What's the biggest challenge for a team when that happens in season?
It's definitely a challenge for the team to kind of just regroup. But, we're such in a mode right now where we just push forward. Whatever the changes are that come through the course of the year, when you're in season, you expect it. Change happens every day and every week. So, look, we understand everybody's got to bear down and take a little bit more responsibility and try to improve everything and work forward to make it better. And that's what we're trying to do.
All right, back in the NFC North, let's start with the quarterback for the Bears. Let's look at Mitchell Trubisky. And you get a signal right here that this guy still learning some things, but athleticism isn't a problem.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, this is a major issue for us in the game. Obviously, you can see right here, red area play, third down, kind of the defense here. New England hasn't pushed back. Drops back into the route. He's trying to get the receiver open with the rub route with the halfback. Once he sees that's covered, he really kind of bails out the back of the pocket, feels the pressure, gives ground. He has enough confidence in his athletic ability and his ability to escape trouble. He just kind of pulls out of the back of the pocket, gets around the edge, slows up a little bit, kind of gets everybody to hesitate, and now he just takes off, and you can see his acceleration, his burst. Now the ball's tucked. He's definitely a runner. The offensive line he's going to get out into space. He's going to make a play, and he's just basically got the O-lineman out in front of him, and he just makes a big play and scores.
Little like the play we talked about earlier this season with Russell Wilson. This is 22 yards behind the line of scrimmage where he finally starts turning upfield. And the thing that jumps out is he's always under control here is what it looks like.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, he's an athlete. He's like a running back with the ball when he's back there. So a lot of confidence in his athleticism. He understands kind of where he is in the field, feels a lot of that pressure from the backside. He's able to escape out of it. Does a little bit of a hesitation move here where he kind of gets everybody to pull up and maybe slow down, and then he just accelerates, and he's got great acceleration and burst to get to the end zone.
They were looking to get some production out of the tight end position. They went out and got Trey Burton, and it looks like they've found it.
Yeah, no doubt. Obviously someone I'm familiar with. Saw him last year. Great player coming out, out of Philadelphia. Got an opportunity to go to Chicago, and really just a very dangerous pass-catching tight end. They'll put him in different positions, obviously move him out here into space, allow him to kind of get one-on-one, really in a little bit of out and up action right there, and his speed, his athleticism, and his quickness really fools the defensive back here, kind of swipes him by, and now he's up the sideline pretty quick. Quarterback's got a big strong arm, can get the ball out there, great throw, great catch, and obviously points.
You can see him get deep here. He is also a guy when you get into the red zone they like to look to. He's got 5 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah, absolutely. A big target for him in the red area. He's obviously a mismatch problem for not only linebackers but obviously secondary guys here, safeties and corners, and just comes up with the ball. He's got a big catch radius, and he's a pretty dynamic player.
Khalil Mack's missed the past couple. He's expected to possibly be back for this one. But Akeem Hicks, 3 sacks. He's a guy you know well as well.
Yeah, absolutely. A guy I had with me before in New England, and someone that's very explosive. I would say for his size, you're not really sure how athletic he is, but he's got great short space quickness. He's got a great power combination with that, and he's very smart, So you'll see him in kind of some, unusual stances and some unusual alignments, but he's very quick to recognize protections and schemes, and just puts himself in a position where, you can see he gets down late into a stance, but his ability to explode off the line of scrimmage, he's really at this point got 2 guys, almost 3 guys on him, just kind of runs right through all of them, just pushes right to the quarterback, attacks the ball. He's extremely long, so he's a big guy, but he's got long arms. He does a great job attacking the ball right there in the pocket. So you can see just kind of the disruption that he has at the line of scrimmage. He's definitely a major issue to have to deal with inside, but you can see him kind of directing traffic. He really does study the game very well. He's a smart player, understands kind of some of the different things the offense is doing from a protection standpoint, and lets him know. Just does a great job here, grabs the wrists, gets the guard to kind of open up his hips, pops him back, drives into a power position right there, reaches through and knocks the ball out.
Hey, this is a team that has got some momentum going right now. They've got some confidence going. If you're kind of drawing up what you might be looking for, a fast start, sustained production throughout the game, because we've seen them this year. When they get on a roll, they can score some points in bunches, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, very dangerous team, really in all 3 phases. One that is going to be playing at home with a lot of energy. Like you said, they're kind of got a little bit of a rhythm going right now. Definitely an offense that is dangerous at any moment to score not only points but touchdowns, which makes it difficult. And then the turnovers that the defense is generating right now, those guys are just putting those situations into points themselves. So just a big task force.